In the previous videos, we were looking at detecting errors. So these errors are usually the errors that happens while this data is being transmitted. So today we want to look at another type of detecting error, but in this case, this one is detecting errors which happens upon data entry. Hello, welcome to my channel called IGCSE TV, where we focus on computer science, ICT, and mathematics. Today we want to look at another error detecting method, and this one is called check digit. So check digit is an error detecting method which is used for data entry. Remember, when data is being entered into a system, errors can happen. So this can be due to human error or sometimes maybe a machine fault. So like for example, when a product number is being typed into a database or system, so a person can skip some numbers. So these are errors that we want to look at. So what happens is that when a product, let's say it's a product, when a product is being stocked in a shop or maybe in a supermarket, there are some check digits, right? They can be barcode numbers or ISBN numbers. So for us to have this check digit, we calculate this check digit from the data that we already have, and then after we find this check digit, we store it together with the data, right? So that whenever, let's say it's a purchase that is happening, maybe that product is being bought by a customer, so a check digit is recalculated again, and if these two check digits, the one that was already stored with the product and the one that has been recalculated, if they match, then it means there is no error. So this is check digit. So let me show you how to calculate check digit. So to calculate check digit, usually we use the method called ISBN 13. So ISBN, it stands for International Standard Book Number. So International Standard Book Number 13 is the method that we use to calculate for a check digit. So this is what you're going to be doing. Right, so this is the ISBN number that we have. ISBN, right? So that's the ISBN number that we have. We want to calculate for the check digit in this ISBN number, right? So ISBN, we want to use a method called ISBN 13, right? So with ISBN 13, mind you, the check digit should always be multiplied by 1. So therefore, we are going to do it like this. So from right to left, right? So the check digit will be multiplied by 1, and then 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. So what we are simply doing, we are multiplying the independent values of the ISBN number to these numbers. Right, like this. So we multiply 9 by 7 and then add 7 by 3, add 8 by 1. So 9 times 7, it will give us what? 9 times 1, it will give us 9, plus 7 times 3 is 21, plus 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 times 3 is 3, plus 9 times 1 is 9, plus 9 times 3 is 27, plus 9 times 1 is 9, plus 4 times 3 is 12, plus 9 times 1 is 9, plus 7 times 3, 21, plus 0 times 1 is 0, plus 2 times 3 is 6, right? So these are the number that we have now. So let us do the addition. 9 plus 21, it gives us 30, right? 9 plus 21, 30, 38, 38 plus 3, it gives us 41, right? So 9 plus 21, 30, 38, 30 plus 3, 41, so we have 41, plus 9 plus 27, alright, let us do 9 plus 27, it gives us 36, right? 36 plus 9, it will give us 45. Here, 9 plus 27, 36 plus 9, 45. And then we add 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9, it gives us 21. And then 21 plus 21, it gives us 42. 42 plus 6, it gives us 48, right? 12 plus 9, 21. 21 plus 21, 42 plus 6, 48. So now we do 41 plus 45, 41 plus 45 plus 46. So we have 6 plus 6, it gives us 12. That is 2, carry a 1. 5 plus 4, it gives us what? 9. 9 plus 4, it gives us 13. 132, right? That's the answer that we get. And then we divide 132 by 10. We divide it by 10. So 132 divided by 10, it's 13 remainder 2. So what we do now, we subtract the remainder from the number that we're dividing with. So we divided by 10 here. So we now have 10 minus what? 10 minus 2, which will give us 8. So therefore 8 is the check digit. Is the check digit. 8 is our check digit. So this is how we calculate for the check digit using the ISBN 13. So we want to prove, right? We want to prove whether 8 is correct. So by proving, we simply instead of this green box, we simply replace it with this 8 and then we multiply by 1. So let us prove whether 8 is correct. Let us prove it whether 8 is correct. So we simply add our 8 here, right? And then here, when we added the product of multiplying all these numbers up to here, we got 132, right? So proof. So we now have 132 plus 8 times 1 plus 8 times 1, right? And then 8 times 1 is just 8. So therefore 132 plus 8 would be equals to 140. So 140 divided by 10 is equal to 14 remainder 0. So therefore we can conclude at this point that 8 is the correct check digit. Why? Remember in the previous video when we demonstrated how to calculate the modulus, the checksum number, right? The checksum value using modulo 11, right? Remember we said for us to prove, we need to make sure that the number that we get after including our check digit or our checksum value, if we divide it by 10, we should get a remainder of 0. So in this case, our checksum value was 8, and then if we add the total, we got the total of the products plus the total of product of 8 and 1, we got 140. Then 140 divided by 10 is 14 remainder 0. Therefore, it means our checksum value is correct. So this is how we calculate for the check digit using the ISBN 13 method. Or what you simply have to remember is that when you are doing ISBN 13, we must divide the sum of the products by 10. And then for us to get the check digit value, we need to subtract the remainder from the number that we divided with, which is 10. So in simple terms, that is how we it works almost the same as the ISB, as the module 11. The only difference with module 11 is that in ISBN 13 we use figures, so we alternate 1 3 1 3 1 3, and the common thing between these two approaches is that the check digit or the checksum value is always calculated by 1. That's the common thing between these two methods. However, the difference, like I said, is that in module 11 we calculate, we multiply either the independent values of the barcode number, we multiply them with the numbers, right, by their weights. but in this case we are calculating by the alternating values of 131313. So that was all about calculating the check digit using ISBN 13. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. You can also contact me using the numbers that are appearing on your screen. Also, you can follow me on my various social media platforms using the links